championships?
I think a lot more prepared. I think I've seen throughout this whole year that like once you've seen the golf course once, it just fills you with confidence and you're much more comfortable. And same as with this week. I think it's a great opportunity. Obviously, we've seen the golf course before, so I'm ready to compete.
Did you guys get scouting from the women's team? They were just there, obviously just finished up yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit. Coach Bird told us, obviously, like the greens have grown in a little bit more than last year. Obviously, it was brand new. Last year, it was really firm. I've heard and obviously seen it, some of the scores too, that like it seems a bit more playable, which is exciting. Obviously, it allows kind of it to be a bit more easier and hopefully try and make some more birdies and stuff, which is always nice. But yeah, they've told us a decent amount, which is nice. They've kind of helped us out. So.
Just kind of talk about your growth over the off season and just coming in and having a really good second season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been. I mean, kind of in the fall, I kind of noticed that my golf was trending in a nice direction, and then during the off season over the winter, I mean, I put in a lot of work with Coach Sapp, Coach Bradley, just grinding my game, and then obviously coming out Puerto Rico was awesome. I knew my game was in a good spot. And then that just fills you with confidence to know that like you can compete with anyone really. And then the spring has been really nice. Played a lot of consistent golf. So yeah, it's nice to see my hard work in the off season pay off, and hopefully that gives me confidence going into the next 2 years too. So
for the team to win 3 tournaments, how much of a confidence boost is that when you go into regionals and things get tight and you're like, okay, we know how to get ourselves into a good position here to get to nationals?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's massive. We had a tournament down in South Carolina, the Hootie that we won, and we played in that playoff, and I remember personally like walking up 18, like it's a different kind of pressure when you're playing for the team and not yourself because you're playing for 4 other guys. So I think the experience we've had this year with winning and being under pressure helped us a lot come that last day of regionals, and we were super comfortable and knew that if we just take care of our business, we were going to get through. So
completely different course on the other side of the country. But can you take momentum from the way you finished the regional into the NCAAs?
I think so. It was nice that everyone played really solid golf at regionals. I think there was nobody that played like outstanding and no one that played like terrible. So it's nice to see some consistency, and I think that's been important for the tournaments that we have won this year. Has been that consistency. So I know the guys feel great about this week, and we're playing good golf, so we're all excited.
Kind of, you're not a Southern school here, obviously. It's not warm all year, but are there advantages to playing in wind conditions?
A little bit. I mean, like today, right? It's raining and windy, and we're going out to play, so it definitely, you get a bit of everything, I would say, and it definitely allows you to be more comfortable when you do get a bad day in a tournament. Like I know personally, like half of the people in the field always hate the rain or they hate the wind, and they're mentally out of it before you even start. So for us to kind of get a bit of everything, I think it sets us up like to be really mentally strong and be okay for whatever gets thrown at us during a tournament. So
Do you share when you're kind of winding down?
I mean, we looked at it, and obviously it wasn't the result we wanted last year, but we played so great throughout the season, and I think that it was a brand new experience for a lot of us. And I think that, I mean, for me personally, I was like, wow, this is like national championship and stuff. So I think this year we can kind of knuckle down, and majority of the team's seen it before, so I think we're just gonna be super comfortable. And we knew we had a good team last year, and we knew we were gonna have a good team this year. So it's been nice to sort of see the trend go in a good direction.
How have you kind of adjusted to life, where you've had a whole another year being this far away from home?
It's been fine. I mean, the Midwest is really normal compared to like, I feel like it's not much of a culture shock. And like in terms of like weather and stuff, I mean, the UK has terrible weather too. So, but it's been fine. I mean, like I said, we play a very similar schedule this year, and I think that last year was just a massive learning experience. Like I played some good golf at the same time, but it's like you're just using it to learn and see the golf courses, know what to expect, and then you can kind of kick on for the next sort of 3 years. So, yeah, no, it's been fine. It's been good.
It looks like you have like 5 guys whose averages are all pretty similar. Mm-hmm. So know that you have that kind of depth. How much is that you talk about the team aspect. That puts you at ease knowing that the other guys are going to come through. So even if you have a bad day, the team can overcome it.
Yeah, no, that was the big thing with regionals too. I mean, like I said, we all played so solid, and then Puerto Rico, like everyone was under par for the tournament in Puerto Rico, and it's just like when we've played well, we've all played really consistent and steady golf, and I think that's something that's great with this team, is that I think that a lot of guys are really consistent, and you can depend on your teammates. If you're having a bad day, they can kind of pick you up and have a good score themselves. So
This much leverage for other people's pressure?
I think so. I mean, it's when you think about like a tournament, you just have to focus on your own game at the same time, because what we say is if you play good, then like the team kind of takes care of itself. I think what's really nice is that when you have a bad day or you have a bad tournament, that you have your teammates and you have that sort of team environment where you can put your own round behind you and know that like the team has got your back. Like for me, at regionals, I didn't have my best stuff, but the team sort of got me through, and that was a different mindset of, okay, I'm playing for the team rather than myself, and it can take some adjusting, but once you get over that, I think it's a really like freshening feeling, and it's definitely less pressured on yourself. You can kind of enjoy it more just because you're playing for like your friends and stuff at the same time. So.